Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Man United star Amad could be out for season in fifth cruel injury blow for Ruben Amorim. Manchester United sensation Amad could be set to miss the rest of the season. The Ivorian winger reportedly picked up an ankle ligament injury in training and is expected to spend some time on the sidelines. He is still being assessed, but there are fears that his campaign might potentially be over. Amad had been in sensational form for the Red Devils ahead of picking up his issue. He has scored 9 goals and notched 7 assists, a record that includes a dramatic winner against Manchester City and a sensational hat-trick against Southampton. His form saw him rewarded with a new contract until the summer of 2030. And after that new deal, United boss Ruben Amorim laid down the gauntlet to his young star, claiming he now had far more responsibility but will now see his game time paused for some time as per Mail Online. He said, "That is really clear, and we are going to be more demanding with Amad. He knows what we want to expect from him. Now he has a bigger responsibility because he has a long contract with a big club, so we're going to be really demanding with him." Amad is not the only star to be doubtful ahead of this Sunday's clash with Tottenham. Lisandro Martinez has been ruled out for the rest of the campaign after picking up a major knee injury. Meanwhile, midfielder Kobbie Mainoo is out for a few weeks, while Toby Collier and Manuel Neuer are also expected to miss this weekend's clash. Speaking in his pre-match press conference, United boss Amorim said, "It was a good week until 2 days ago. We had some problems also. We don't have players back. Maybe we have 1 or 2 issues we are waiting. We have one player also who is sick, so we will see who is fit. But it was good to work with team, to feel the players and try and improve performances." Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, Johnny Evans and Altay Bayender are also all sidelined ahead of this weekend's clash with Spurs. Following the clash with the North London side, United are then back in action against Everton next weekend before hosting struggling Ipswich. United then take a pause from their league commitments with an FA Cup showdown with Fulham. Man United staff warned over damaging leaks in furious email on Sir Jim Ratcliffe job cuts. Manchester United staff have been told that leaking plans to cut more staff are damaging to colleagues and the wider club. The Red Devils could see more staff leave in the latest unpopular move taken by Sir Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos. He's already presided over 250 job cuts in an effort to streamline the team's workforce, and more people are set to suffer as a result. United sent an email to all staff on Friday ahead of a team briefing, which will occur on February 24th. There they will discuss plans to further reduce costs and increase revenue streams. The debts at the Manchester club are well documented, but staff are frustrated that they are paying the price. However, the club has said, as reported by The Telegraph, that they're disappointed such issues have been made public. They said, "Any leaks, whether accidental or intended, can be damaging to colleagues and the wider club." The club have not publicly commented on the email sent to staff. Those within the club insist that no final decisions have been made regarding the proposed 100-person job cut. Bosses at Old Trafford have made it clear that if they want to enjoy success again, it will require transformation on and off the pitch. Ratcliffe has continued to plow money into the club and recently sanctioned improvements at the club's Carrington training ground. The British billionaire, though, accepts that the long-term financial picture is challenging. The Ineos chief has continued to insist his moves are to free up cash to improve the first team. Well over £100 million was spent in the summer to improve Erik Ten Hag's squad, but that manager himself has already been sacked whilst a number of the recruits are yet to convince. Another revenue stream Ratcliffe is looking to make more use of is ticket prices, as more hikes are discussed with the Fan Advisory Board. They have made it clear that his strategy will only alienate the fan base, with the co-owner already ridding of concession prices. It is understood that Ratcliffe took the opinions of the 13 fans on board. Supporters themselves also listened to his views on the financial challenges posed by the club, but they made it clear that easing their losses by using fans would be the wrong move. "I worked with Edwin van der Sar and scouted Manuel Neuer, but this Man United star was the best." Former Manchester United goalkeeping coach Franz Hoek has labeled David De Gea as the best keeper he has worked with. The shot-stopper departed M16 at the end of his contract in July 2023, having set a club record 545 appearances for a United goalkeeper. De Gea's final season was fraught with difficulties, including several high-profile mistakes in crucial matches, leading to the mutual decision that it was time for both parties to part ways. His last competitive match for United was the 2023 FA Cup final, which the Reds lost 2-1 to Manchester City. However, the Spaniard will ultimately go down as one of the club's greatest ever goalkeepers, having saved his team on countless occasions. And Hook, who worked under Louis van Gaal at Old Trafford between 2014 and 2016, has heaped praise on De Gea. The Dutchman puts him ahead of several legendary goalkeepers at his peak, including ex-United keeper Edwin van der Sar, who he worked with at Ajax. I was involved in the whole scouting process that brought Manuel Neuer to Bayern Munich. He told RG.org when asked about the best shot-stopper he'd ever worked with. I could have stayed and coached him, but I wanted to remain loyal to Louis after his sacking and left alongside him. Everybody could tell Neuer was going to be one of the biggest talents ever. I worked with Edwin van der Sar at Ajax, Victor Valdez and Pepe Reina at Barcelona. They are all exceptional, but if you ask me to pick, I'd go with David De Gea. I was very impressed that he was capable of playing at such an incredibly high level for 2 years in a row. During my time at Manchester United, 2014-16, he didn't really have a dip. You didn't see him fall. He didn't make a lot of mistakes, but he also made a lot of important actions that gave us the win at the end. He was at an incredible level 3 games a week. I was also further along in my coaching journey than I was with Edwin. We were integrating goalkeepers more in training, and I could tell that David was dropping off a little bit in his form in the practices. When I saw that, we sat down together and discussed it. I didn't wait until the games. We could eliminate the problems before it happened during a game. I could identify earlier if something wasn't going well and tackle it. Amorim's Onana replacement delighted with Man United interest. The 22-year-old has emerged as a target for the Red Devils in recent weeks after establishing himself as the first-choice option at Royal Antwerp. The young goalkeeper has impressed in Belgium, and this has attracted the attention of Man United and others. Ruben Amorim's men are in the midst of a dire season, and shot-stopper André Onana has not always cut the most convincing figure. In the early stages of the campaign, when Erik Ten Hag was still in charge, the Cameroon international was putting up really good numbers. However, as the season progressed, Onana began looking increasingly edgy when called upon, and he eventually made the same mistakes he had made when he first joined in the summer of 2023. Opposition managers, such as Victoria Plzen boss Miroslav Kubek, have been telling their teams to test Onana whenever possible as they view him as the weak link in Man UTD's team. Unsurprisingly, then, Man United are looking at potential alternatives. Lamens keen on Man United. Lamens is one of the names most prominently associated with a transfer to Old Trafford, and there have been suggestions that a deal could be wrapped up in the summer even if Man United have perhaps more pressing issues elsewhere. The Belgian, for his part, seems to be keen on a move to the Premier League, as he has now told Gazette van Antwerpen when quizzed on Man UTD's interest. The first time I heard it, I thought, wow, a huge team that follows you. That is special. Of course, I was also asked about it a lot, and when I made a save in training, those top clubs have so many scouts and follow so many players, so it doesn't have to mean anything yet. It will only become clear in the summer whether anything will come of it. But of course, it is only positive. Especially because it is about the best competition in the world, and my profile, my stature and way of playing is suitable for English football. You have to physically hold your own there, and that suits me. I do follow the teams that follow me a bit, but it's not like I'm watching full matches. Summaries are enough.